5, 6, 7, 8.
Don't you know how busy and important I am? I got so much to do. Ask me out to dinner on a Friday night, I can't go. I've got too much to do. Maybe I'm just trying to distract myself from my mortality. Maybe I'm just trying to distract myself from my mortality. I'm too busy to finish this song. I'm too busy to dance.
Are you ready?
Too busy to cry, too busy to die, busy to see my chance.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, then let's try it again. Can we get a G minor? All right, good.
Wait, isn't the song in B minor?
Well, you tell me. Here. Where is...
Right under the title?
There's nothing there. Are you sure that you...
B flat, it's right there.
Oh. Okay. Can I hear it? Okay. We'll run it from the top. I'll start and you'll follow. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't you know how busy and important I am?
Don't you know how busy and important I am?
I've got so much to do. Okay, stop.
Sorry.
It's fine. Let's just try it again. You think you can sing it on key?
Yeah?
Is there a problem?
No.
Okay, then let's try this again. Maybe I'm just trying to distract myself
Maybe I'm just trying to distract myself.
from my mortality. We'll work on it.
When? Got so much.
Don't you know how busy and important I am? I got so much to do. Maybe I'm just trying to distract myself from my mortality. Maybe I'm just trying to distract myself from my mortality.
Oh, I'm too busy to finish this song. I'm too busy to finish this song. I'm too busy to finish this song. I'm too busy to finish.
It's too quiet in here. Throw a radio. Beep. This is my first song.
You make me giggle. Close all my breasts with that. Hold on, I'm losing connection. Darn connection. Can you hear
What? I'm so sorry, I didn't mean it, I swear!
So you ordered a... Oh, wait, I can't ask questions. Anyway, my name's Dash. I'll be there in a flash.
I said, can you hear me?
Students must arrive on time to all theatre events. Ten points to Hufflepuff for creativity. Students must shut down all magical or electronical devices.
Colloportus.
Students should also refrain from eating inside the theatre. 5 points from Hufflepuff.
Your mom was so fat she got sorted in all 4 houses.
You keep talking, but all I hear is moaning Myrtle.
Roughhousing of any kind will not be permitted within the theatre. 10-point penalty for each house.
You know in the book they actually... But they cut that part.
One would find it wise not to talk during the performance. 15 points from Ravenclaw. Leaving during the show is discouraged to those who wish to be polite. 10 points from Gryffindor. Students should be sure to applaud after the performance. 20 points to Slytherin. Be sure to keep the theatre clean. 15 points to Hufflepuff. Now it is time to award the House Cup. Gryffindor is in 4th with 80 points. Ravenclaw with 95 points. Hufflepuff in 2nd with 120 points. And Slytherin in 1st with 210 points. However, I am awarding Gryffindor with a bonus 5 million points just because.
That's not fair.
Of course it is. It's a great decision. 10 points for Dumbledore.
I've been seeing your soul. Give me things that I wanted to know. Tell me things that you've done. I've been feeling old, I've been feeling cold. You're the heat that I know. Listen, you are my sun. I said there's more to life than rush. Not gonna leave this place with us. Drop the game, it's not enough. Hush, I said there's more to life than rush. Not gonna leave this place with us. Drop the game, it's not enough. I've been seeing, oh, I've been seeing your soul. Give me things that I wanted to know. Tell me things that you've done. I've been feeling old, I've been feeling cold. You're the heat that I know. Listen, you are my sun. I've been seeing your soul. Give me things that I wanted to know. Tell me things that you've done. I've been feeling old, I've been feeling cold. You're the heat that I know. Listen, you are my sun. I've been seeing, oh, I've been seeing your soul. Give me things that I wanted to know. Tell me things that you've done. I've been feeling old, I've been feeling cold. You're the heat that I know. Listen, you are my sun.
What time does school start here again?
7:40.
But that's 20 minutes earlier than Meadow High. Is that the silverware box? No, just some old bottles. Is this ours? Oh, that was a wedding gift to your dad and I from many years ago. We still haven't drank it.
Thanks, my back was killing me. Jenny, nice to meet you.
Where did you come from?
Dad! Well, anyways, I don't have too much time, so let's get into it.
Into what?
Your wish, of course. Okay, ask me anything, I'll prove it.
Oh, I wish for a priest to appear.
Got it.
Oh my god!
I'm a genie, I can make any wish come true.
I have one! Can you give me a boyfriend tomorrow so I won't be lonely at school? It's my first day.
Of course. Alright, that's all I can do today. Off I go.
I think this is my class. I gotta go. Bye.
I wish I could stay with you forever.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, I'm new. Is this my class? Are you Mr. Brother? Yeah.
In order to be a successful filmmaker, first you must have a camera, card, and tripod. And then you must have the most important element that any filmmaker must have. In order to be another successful film student, you must first have a camera, card, and tripod. In order to be a successful filmmaker, first you must have a camera, card, and tripod. And then you must have the most
I missed you, so I thought I could drop by and say hi.
I saw you like 3 minutes ago.
I know, such a long time, right?
Hey you! Are you in this class?
No.
then I suggest you get back to your class.
But I want to be with my pumpkin spice latte.
David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music. It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty and the moonlight overthrew you.
I think this is okay. Okay.
And you want me to look directly into the camera for this whole thing?
Yes.
My name is Isaac Kinblade. I am a high school social studies teacher here at the Arts and Communications Magnet Academy of Beaverton, and I will be talking about Abigail Adams teaching somebody how to read. So first of all, Abigail Adams is like one of my favorite people in U.S. history, period, and it is because of her that I hate the expression founding fathers. Abigail Adams is the founding mother of the United States. And she gets like no credit for this, and that just bums me out. So she would marry John Adams in 1764, and the thing I really like about Abigail and John Adams is that they wrote love letters back and forth to each other over the decades. So she writes in one of her letters to her husband John, and at this point John Adams is working as George Washington's vice president. So the story that she writes to her husband to tell him about is about a boy, he's black and his name is James, and he was working as a servant, and he came to her one day to ask her for help so that he could learn how to read. That was what he wanted to do. And Abigail Adams, being Abigail Adams, says, sure, I'll teach you how to read. And she actually invited him into his home for private lessons, one-on-one in her living room. And then eventually she paid tuition for this boy to go to school. And the tuition was like, it wasn't much. But in any case, it was a very charitable thing from Abigail Adams. And she didn't really think anything big of it until one night she has this neighbor guy come over. She refers to him as Mr. Faxon, and I guess he's like this important pillar of the community. And he comes to her house to express concern and worry that a black boy in a classroom with a bunch of other white boys it's not good for the social order, and it's going to destroy that school. And Abigail Adams didn't buy that for even a second. And she goes at this Mr. Faxon with her questions. So she asks first, well, is there space in this classroom for this boy James? Is there a seat? Is there a table? Is he taking that away from any of those other boys in the room? And Faxon says, no, he's not in the way. And Abigail continues on to say, well, and this boy James, he has been in the room with white people before, just as a servant or as a musician providing entertainment. There's never been any issue of his being in the same room as all these white kids or white people before, has there? And this Faxon guy, he's starting to back up, and he's saying, well, it's not like I have a problem with James being in the school. It's some of the boys that are at the school, they're expressing their concerns, and I'm just a messenger. I'm just relaying this. And Abigail Adams, she just follows up to say, well, who's complaining? Which boys? Why aren't they here? How about they come over and they can explain to me what the big problem is with this boy James in their class? And at this point, according to the letter that she wrote, Faxon surrendered. And he was like, all right, Abigail, you're right. Obviously, you have a bunch of really good points, but Abigail is not done. Hey, Mr. Faxon, you're a Christian. I'm a Christian. Don't our Christian principles require us to do unto others as we would have done to us? Of course, the answer to that question is yes, and Abigail keeps going to say that, you know, preventing a person from getting an education and making something of themselves, that's not just immoral, but that violates the spirit of liberty and equality on which this country was built. And Abigail being Abigail, this is what made her Abigail Adams, is that by the end of this, she sets Faxon straight and he leaves smiling. And the thing that she left him with was to say, and again, if anybody wants to complain to you about a black boy being in that classroom, you have them come and talk to me. I'd love to have a conversation with them about that. And that boy, James, he kept going to school. Which it's a small story. It's not a major event, but I think it's just a really good it's a good example of what kind of woman Abigail Adams was. She believed very strongly in her principles, and she was not afraid to speak truth to power. And I want to share one quote. This Mr. Faxon is attacking the principle of liberty and equality upon the only ground upon which it ought to be supported, an equality of rights. The boy is a freeman as much as any of the young men. Sorry, I'm going to do this again. This Mr. Faxon is attacking the principle of liberty and equality upon the only ground upon which it ought to be supported, an equality of rights. The boy is a freeman as much as any of the young men, and merely because his face is black, is he to be denied instruction? How is he to be qualified to procure a livelihood? Is this the Christian principle of doing to others as we would have others do to us? Yeah. That was the quote from Abigail Adams, and that was the time she taught a boy how to read and told Mr. Faxon to shut up and mind his own business. The end.